Hey boss, welcome back. So today we are going to an old palace in Germany. So because it was a holiday, and guys, look at how a whole holiday in Germany looks like. The street is empty. You can only see cars driving, right? Because everyone is home. And yeah, like when I see like this, I feel sick, guys. Where I come from, a holiday is where people are even enjoying, people are outside, those who are working, visiting here and there, shops are opened, and so on. You know, there are music here and there, people are chatting, people are meeting. But just look at the holiday in Germany. Look at the street. And let me tell you, this is in a town. That's not like maybe you are driving in a highway. This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. So I told Hobby to like check as a place where we could go and spend the day. It was so home, like it was so boring, So um yeah, then we check on internet, Hobby check on internet and realize this place might be open. So we decided to drive there to find out if we can at least. But lucky for us, it was open. As you can see, we are going to check, we are going to have a tour with you guys in this old palace, how they were behaving, like what happened in those days. And yeah, and along we are going to have some chit chat, right? I'm going to tell you a story of what happened to me here because as you can see, my channel, I do hair, right? My channel is normally for hairstyles, lifestyle, but I like posting most hairstyles because as I had um, traction alopecia before, I decided to share my journey with you guys so that I see if maybe something can help me. But by God grace, I can see some improvement. Though it is still, I still have thin edges, but it is not like before. And I give all the glory to God. I will be sharing you the oil I've been using, right? I will be sharing it to you. Don't worry, guys. I'm just checking how it works, if it is really the oil working on my hair, or because I have been doing something else. That's why I just don't want to share you guys something else. So here we are entering a lift where I was really surprised. Wow, to go to a mountain with no house, you have to enter a lift. Wow. So yeah, we entered here and we were going, so we were coming, up here. And when you are standing here, you can see everywhere. Oh, the view was so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. What I like in Germany is they have, those strong building that can last like 300 years, 500 years. They have some strong building, even with rain, wind, or like they will like bam, they will not move. That's how they can build. They have some beautiful, strong buildings. And the way they can, when they are serious on maybe making a place beautiful, you know, they really do. They really do it. Like this place, I didn't even believe that this place was like, like you guys are going to see, right? There is a video while we are walking. I will show you the whole palace video where they were doing those things like in the war time and so on, how it was before the king that was there before and so on. So you are going to see everything in the video. So let us come back to our main topic. So as I was saying, when I came back to Germany, I realized in my town where I live, I am the only black girl normally. And I was like, what? So that was what makes me braid only German hair, because where will I see black girls here? So yeah. So when you come to this country, you have this problem like learning the language, and this language barrier is the first thing here. The language, even when you learn any job anyhow, you need this language. The language barrier. Like I stayed home for long, and It was so boring, and I told Hobby how to do hair. Um, he didn't know about that because when he met me, I wasn't doing that. So this was a skill I was hiding, and because he didn't know, I wasn't doing that when we met, and I only told him when I was already here, and I told him, okay, you know what, I know how to do hair, and normally I am a hairstylist, but not in your hair, not in your hair type. I am a hairstylist, but I do on our hair type, but things like braid, cornrows, and those small small things that you can do in mixed hair, I can do that. So I asked him because everything in this country is complicated. I asked him if I can do it while sitting at home because like I feel like I am now a housewife. The whole day I just have to clean and sit there, and yeah, cook and take care of the kid. I didn't love it that way. I also wanted to do something. Do he was not complaining, but it wasn't comfortable for me because I love it when things like when Christmas comes like this, I am also able to provide for my kids, right? So, yeah, or I am also able to offer something to someone. Um, so he said, no problem. I can do hair while I am home. And he asks, how do I want to do it? And I said, no, I am in many groups on Facebook. So I'm going to post some advert there. And yeah, if someone would like to come and do hair, they can just, message me and then come and do their hair. So when he gave me the go ahead, I said, okay, good. Then he knows his law here. So I had to ask him if I can do that because maybe there was something that you know I don't know. They have many laws here. So I was just asking him to be sure that it is possible. So as I was in many groups in on Facebook, like one of the main groups I was in my town group, right? And yeah, so I tried to make some posts there, I tried to make some adverts, and to tell you the truth, guys, many German girls were interested, but some wanted me to go to their houses, some wanted to come to me, and I will also tell you, there are some things that happen there. I will tell you in another video. My encounter with my first German customer, my first. I'm telling you guys. So I'm making this video because maybe someone have gotten to think about doing something like that, or it is also a lesson, right? So as I was saying, so many were interested, and I told Hobby that some people want me to go to their house. He gave me warning. You are allowed to do it here in our house, but never go to someone because, yes, I am also from here, but there are complicated people everywhere. I don't want to hear anything happen to you, and and so on. So you do it only here. If someone invites you to his house or her house, even if it is the double price, don't go. Say no. Just do it here. So, you know, I said, okay, it was a good point. No, it was a good advice. I said, so I was telling those people, no, I can't come to you because they were really far. I enter a group in my town, and I also entered a group. Also, there's some groups in my neighborhood, right? My neighbor's town. So. When I started doing some adverts, I got, guys, I got some attack. Some people were messaging me privately, they were fighting with me, they were insulting me. And I was like, what's wrong? What have I done? And I was telling Hobby everything that do you what have I done wrong? I only posted a picture. I made some pictures on what I can do to their hair. And some people were coming to me privately and asking, do you pay taxes? And I was like, what do you mean by that? The job you are doing now, do you pay taxes? And I was like, what taxes you are talking about? Do you pay taxes or you are not paying taxes? So there was a neighbor. I have a neighbor who has taken me as her own child, right? She was the one when I told her that I'm doing her because as I'm attending a church, because that neighbor, brought me to her church. And so I also made my, me, I know I do my adverts everywhere. So I made my advertisement there. And when the neighbor heard that, she told me she came to our house and told my husband in front of me that tell your wife I know she cannot hear the German well. I want to speak in German, and she speaks English too. I want to speak in German so that you are the one to tell her, but I'm just telling you so that she will be very careful with the advertisement, because if someone goes to tell the government that I'm doing business here home, they will make me pay for something that uh, was not, I was like, what? And I asked Hobby, are you sure I am safe? Am I safe? Hobby said, don't worry. You are not taking any money from the government. If you are taking any something from the government, then they will say that you are doing double job. Like you are having money from them and you are doing something else behind, but you are not taking any money. And this is not your main job. You are just doing it because you are home. So don't worry, trust me, do whatever you want. And so I was having, that go ahead. And but it wasn't easy, guys. It wasn't easy on social media. Someone, when I'll post, someone will come and fight with me, insult me, go back to your country. We don't know, we don't do such things here. What is that? And what that shit and so on. I will not say anything, but some people, so I started getting some customers and they were the one fighting for me there. You see how God does things. They were the ones fighting for me there, telling those people who were insulting me. But she didn't do anything wrong. Why are you fighting with her? Meanwhile, she's just trying to get a living. And why are you people always fighting for something that if you don't love it, we love it. I've gone to her house, and she's a so friendly. I didn't even know that we can meet some friends. Me, I never encounter with black people here, but uh, she was my first person to meet, and I am surprised that people are talking, so low about them. Meanwhile, they are even rich in their head and so on. Guys, a whole lot of stories. Anyway, those who were coming to me were enjoying, and they were finding out it wasn't what they were thinking about us. you know, I was just doing my job. But I realized later that there are always some jealous people. And be careful, someone like the devil can even send you someone just to destroy you. This is what I'm going to tell you in my next video, right? I'm going to uh, tell you a story of my first customer in Germany. So, guys, I did that for some times, and if you didn't see me posting all the time, like here when you post someone's face, you have to ask for permission. There are some people who wanted me to post them. There are some people who didn't want me to post them. So I was just following their rules. But when you come to me, I will tell you I am filming. Are you okay with that? They will say yes. So that's how things were going on. By the way, this is how this palace was before, guys, where the king was living with his, maid and so on. This is how it was before. So beautiful, guys. So, guys, because of those posts, before I realized, I was checked out of my town group, and I was like, "What? I'm not see I told Hobby I am not seeing any post from the town group anymore. I don't know what is going on. You know, when you get some group post like notification, Facebook will send you some notification, and I wasn't getting those notification anymore. So I went there and I looked for the group. I didn't see it, so I had to, type. I have to do the research. I searched for that, and I found out I was kicked out of the group. And I thought, Hobby, and let me tell you, those people in the group were the same people we were meeting in school, like when we were coming to pick up our kid from school. We were meeting, I was greeting them when they are in the mood, they answer. When they are not in the mood, they will not answer. So I asked Hobby, what did I do wrong? Like, where have I gone wrong to be kicked out of the group? I was just doing my post, I didn't do anything. He said, there are jealous people everywhere. I can't tell you, but if they kick you out of the group, just let it be. You are in many other group. Continue posting there if you want to continue doing that. So that's how I continue doing, my posts in other group, and I was posting on places like eBay. Guys, when I post, they will delete my post, they will report my post, and so on. Like many other challenges. So I ended up stopping doing advertisement and kept my old customers, like those who were already coming here. I make sure I do their hair well, and when they go, they inform other customers, and then they will contact me, and it was a whole lot of challenges, guys. So if you want to open something in Germany, like you want to do any kind of business home, you just have to be very careful, and make sure you are not taking anything from the government. Make sure you are not dealing with jealous people around you, because someone might just report you for no reason. I mean, for no reason. Take care of yourself. I'm going to continue the story in my next video. Mwah.